Here. Give today, we're diving into a dish that's rich, hearty, and deeply comforting. Goulash. You might recognize the name from Hungarian cuisine, but in Austria and Germany, goulash has taken on a character all its own. It's a dish that warms you from the inside out, with tender meat, a bold paprika-based sauce, and layers of slow-cooked flavor. Let's start with where it comes from. Goulash originally comes from Hungary, where it began as a simple stew made by shepherds: meat, onions, paprika, and a bit of water cooked in a cauldron over an open fire. But over time, as it spread across Central Europe, especially to Austria, it evolved. Austrian goulash became less like a soup and more like a thick, robust stew, perfect for pairing with dumplings, potatoes, or even just a chunk of crusty bread. So what exactly is Austrian-style goulash? At its core, it's a dish made from beef, slowly braised with lots of onions, and I mean lots. In fact, some traditional recipes use as much onion as meat. The onions break down during cooking, creating a rich, silky base that thickens the sauce naturally. Then comes the paprika. Sweet Hungarian paprika is the star of the show here. It's what gives goulash its signature deep red color and a warm, smoky flavor that makes every bite satisfying. Depending on the region or the family recipe, you might also find garlic, caraway seeds, marjoram, tomato paste, or a splash of vinegar or wine to balance the richness. The beauty of goulash is in the slow cooking. Once all the ingredients are in the pot, it simmers gently for at least 2 hours, sometimes longer, until the meat is so tender it practically melts in your mouth. There's no rushing it. This is the kind of dish that rewards patience. One thing that sets Austrian goulash apart from other stews is its simplicity. There are no vegetables added, no carrots, no potatoes, nothing to distract from that deep, meaty flavor. It's all about the sauce and the beef. It's bold, it's savory, and it's deeply comforting, perfect for cold weather or anytime you're craving something that feels like a hug in a bowl. There are also different variations. There's Wiener Saftgulasch, literally juicy goulash, which is made with even more onions and served with bread dumplings or rolls to soak up all that flavorful sauce. Then there's Fiakergulasch, a Viennese version that adds a fried egg, sausage, and a pickle on top. It might sound unusual, but trust me, it works. And of course, every household has its own twist. Some might add a bit of sour cream at the end, some use pork instead of beef, and some even make a vegetarian version with mushrooms. It's one of those dishes that welcomes creativity while still holding on to its traditional roots. But more than just a recipe, goulash is part of the culture. In Austria, it's served in everything from family dinners to mountain lodges to fancy restaurants. It's the kind of dish that brings people together, shared from a big ladled-over plates passed around the table. So if you've never tried it, or if you've only had the fast food or canned versions, do yourself a favor. Make or find a slow-cooked, real Austrian-style goulash. It's not just a stew, it's a piece of Central European history, a dish with depth, with character, and with a flavor that stays with you long after the last bite.